Alrighty, today's live. This is what we're going to be talking about. This is for the men today. This is for the men, okay? Now, when it comes to losing body fat, folks, okay, there's a few key things that you have to have in place in order for your body to be forced to burn fat. Now, I'm about to show you 5 very common things, right? Which there's actually hundreds of things that newbies tend to do, right? And mistakes that newbies make whenever it comes to trying to achieve this goal of losing body fat, right? And getting lean. So stop doing these 5 things. These are probably the top 5 that you need to actually pay attention to. It's probably, actually it's not the top 5, but it's a very common 5, all right? So, I'm gonna put my hat back on here. Okay, all right, now, when it comes to these 5 things, okay, here is what you gotta stop doing if you were trying to lose weight, okay? Number 1, stop getting all your food from restaurants. Fellas, that is where most of you are the most guilty, okay? Whenever it comes to burning body fat, here is basically how it works. Okay, let me give you a quick little demonstration here, okay? Body fat, this is your body right here, okay? Now, when it comes to you wanting to burn body fat, there's 2 main things that you have to have. Number 1, high calorie output, okay? So let's say on a day you work out, your body is gonna be burning 3,000 plus calories a day, okay? Now, for the average dude, you're gonna burn 2K just to sustain life. Breathing, heart rate, body temperature, all that shit requires calories, right? You are literally a calorie burning machine 24/7, 365, all right? Now, the average dude's doing about 2K here just to survive, okay? Now, you add in working out, right? You're gonna be 3,000 plus, working out like you should be, right? Now, what happens is, most of you guys are right here. You ain't fucking working out, right? And your consumption is way up here, okay? Because you're eating out at fucking restaurants, okay? Getting fat, right? The average person's doing like 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day because they're eating out at fucking restaurants every day, right? So this is you, and this is you, and this is why you're fat, okay? Now, when it comes to losing body fat, it's the exact opposite, okay? It's the exact opposite. What you gotta do is we're gonna limit your intake. The average dude needs about 2,200 a day, I mean, right? And then you're gonna be burning with your workouts, right? All that right there is gonna be body fat burning, okay? Make sense? Okay? Now, problem is, right, with most of yous, is you eating out of restaurants, okay? So your intake that it should be here is actually way the fuck up here, okay? Because the calorie intake and especially because most of you guys, when you go to a restaurant, you ain't even eating clean, right? You're not even eating like steak and veggies. You're eating fucking pasta and bread and burritos and all kinds of other stupid ass shit, right? So your intake is like 5K, right? And that's why your ass is so fat, okay? Now, so that's the first thing you need to stop doing. Stop eating out of restaurants. You need to be cooking the majority of your meals every single week, okay? So you control the ingredients, so you can actually keep your body there, so that way you can burn body fat. Understood? Okay? Second thing you need to stop doing, okay, is drinking your calories. All right? Now, this refers to 2 things. 2 very common things that Americans do these days, okay? Number 1 is coffee and creamers. Stop drinking fucking coffee creamers, all right? That's a goddamn dessert, all right? Stop drinking them, all right? Because all that's going to do is set you up for some more of this shit for the whole rest of the day because you're going to have cravings, okay? The other thing that you're doing is drinking alcohol, okay? Here's a little thing about alcohol, because a lot of you guys, you work all day long, right? Then you get home, you want to crack some beers or have some whiskey. Here's what happens. When you consume alcohol, because your body is basically sees alcohol as a poison, right? Your liver goes from metabolizing body fat if your calories are in check, right? It stops burning fat. And then its primary job is to eliminate the poison from the blood. okay? So that means if you drink alcohol for the next 24 up to 72 hours, you ain't burning shit. Even if your calories are on point, even if you're eating clean, right? So stop fucking drinking, okay? Stop drinking your calories, stop drinking alcohol every day. Alcohol is for rare occasions, okay? If you're really trying to lose fat fast, cut it out completely until you get lean. Then you can start adding it in like 1 day a week and get away with it and still stay lean, okay? So stop drinking your calories. That's the other thing. Number 3, stop eyeballing your fucking food. For those of you guys that are actually cooking at home and actually making an attempt to try and eat healthy, right? Which most of you have no fucking clue what eating healthy really is, because what you guys think is eating healthy isn't even fucking close. That's a whole nother video though, okay? Let's just start with this. Stop eyeballing your portions, okay? What you think is 6 ounces is 16 ounces. What you think is 1 cup is 3 cups, okay? You are underestimating your calorie intake by a minimum of half, okay? So a lot of you guys are eyeballing your portions like, I'm only eating 1,200. Like, I hear that a lot. That's one of the things I hear the most. I'm only eating 1,200 calories a day and I just can't lose any weight, bitch. You ain't eating 1,200 calories a day, okay? Because if you were, you'd be fucking scrawny, okay? So, if you and then so my first question is, are you tracking your macros? And their first answer is, what are macros, right? Which is probably what you're thinking right now, okay? You don't know what macros are? You already failed. You failed. You failed. It's over. Just pack it up. Go home. You already failed. You don't know what macros are. This is the most basic fundamentals of nutrition. And if you don't know it, you failed, okay? So, because macros, let me give you a quick little lesson what this is, okay? Macros are your protein, your carbs, and your fats. You eat a specific amount to hit your calorie amount. Now, keep this in mind too. Let me give you a quick little nutrition lesson, okay? 3 things you need to remember, okay? 3 things. I'll write these down so you can remember it. Number 1, your calorie intake determines how much you weigh, okay? So, calorie intake, weigh, okay? You eat too many calories, you're fat. You cut your calories, you get light. Okay? Now, where those calories come from, this is number 2. Where those calories come from determines what you look like. Okay? So your macros determine what you look like. All right? So remember that. Calories determine if you're going to be gaining weight, losing weight, right? Macros determine what you look like. Because you could be doing 2,200 calories, fellas, but eating fucking pasta, and you're going to look like absolute dog shit. And you'll still technically be in a calorie deficit, and you still technically will lose weight on the scale, but that deficit, your body's going to be pulling all those calories, the majority of it, from your muscle. So you're going to get all skinny fat, okay, and gross and saggy looking, right? So your macros determine how you look, right? And then number 3, your micros determine how you feel. Your micros, this is your vitamins and minerals, okay? Now, most of you guys don't know this, but animal proteins have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them, more than plants do, okay? So don't be fooled thinking you need to eat a whole bunch of fucking vegetables and shit, you need to eat fucking salads and shit all day. We don't eat salads, okay? We don't eat fucking salads, all right? We fucking meat like a king, okay? All right? Now, stop eyeballing your food. You have to track your calories and track your macros to hit your calories. Otherwise, you're going to continue to overeat and your ass is going to stay fat. Okay? You hear me? Okay. All right. So the 4th one, this one, stop skipping workouts, bitch. Okay? Stop skipping workouts. Okay? And this is why this is happening. Okay? For number 1, you eat like shit, okay? So what happens is it makes you fucking tired. It makes you fucking lazy, right? So then when it comes time, and the other side of that is too, is you guys are putting your workouts to the end of your day, right? What happens at the end of the day? You fucking tired, man? Me too. Me too. I'm fucking tired too. I get up fucking 4 a.m. every day. I'm fucking tired. By 5 p.m., I'm already like, I'm ready to crawl in bed, watch some Netflix, and wind down and get ready for sleep, right? I'm fucking tired in the evening. So what happens is most of you guys are skipping your workouts because you're putting it at night as the last task of the day, right? And when you put it at the last task of the day, guess what? It don't happen because you're like, I'll go tomorrow. Bitch, you've been saying I'll go tomorrow for 10 years. You still hadn't gone tomorrow. It's 10,000 tomorrows already. Okay? You know it's true. Okay? Now, one of the keys, okay, and my most successful clients, the ones that are the most ripped, the ones that you guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, right, the ones you guys see that are all fucking shredded, right, they are early morning people. They get it done first thing every day. Early morning people. Okay, now this has two main benefits. Number one, you're going to be fresh and you're going to be consistent, right? The second benefit is if you have a wife and kids, listen to me. You are an asshole if you were going to the gym after work. Okay, straight up asshole. All right? Your wife and your kids have not seen you for 8, 10, 12, 16 hours. Then you're going to go to the gym and work out. You're an asshole. Okay? They need some time and they need some presence, right? So what's the alternative? Flip your fucking schedule, okay? You have to understand that in order for you to get fit, it has to be your number one priority. Number one. So the best thing that you can do is actually get your ass up early and wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? And bang that shit out. Every motherfucking day. This is a non-negotiable. 7 days a week. This is non-negotiable. There is no skipping the gym. Okay? You want to lose body fat and you want to lose fat fast? No skipping workouts. Now, they're not all going to be beast mode. Some are just going to be half-assed, you know, active recovery days, right? But you work out every motherfucking day. It's non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. There's no days off. Okay? You're fat. You don't deserve a day off. All right? So that's like a dude who is broke as fuck talking about he needs a day off. The fuck? Right? Did you see how stupid that sounds? Right? No days off, motherfucker. You're broke. Okay? So get up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? Bang your shit out first thing in the morning, right? Wake up, fucking drink your coffee, take your pre-workout capsules, okay? Not the fucking flavored shit, capsules, right? And then go bang out your workout, get showered, get ready, go to work, right? Then when you get home, you get to spend some time with the wife and kids, get to actually invest in them, be present in them with them, right? So stop skipping your workouts. It's number 4. Okay, number 5. Okay, you're not gonna like this one. All right? You're not gonna like this one, but you have to stop doing this or you will never, ever, ever succeed. Okay? Never. Okay? Stop fucking doing cheat meals. Okay? They're retarded. Okay? If you do a fucking cheat meal, you're a fucking retard. Okay? Want me to repeat that again? You are a fucking retard. Okay? Cheat meals are stupid. These are not cheat meals. They are sabotage meals. Okay? There is zero benefit from them other than you getting like, you know, some fucking coping from your stresses of the week, right? Other than that, they fuck your life. They fuck your life. Okay? Because for one, what's going to happen is, wait let me get a towel real fast. Let me wipe this off so you can see this. Okay, we back. All right. So let me clean this up a little bit because it's a little messy. All right. So here's what happens. And a lot of you guys don't know this. Even your fucking doctors don't know this. Okay? So I'm about to drop some fucking Dr. Damon on you. Okay? Drop some Dr. Damon on you. All right? So cheat meals. Let's go cheat meals. Okay? Cheat meals are for retards. Okay? Here's why. Number 1, that cheat meal is going to spike cravings, okay? For days after, okay? So even if you are actually capable of stopping after just that burger and fries or just those 3 slices of pizza, right? or just that little bit, which you won't, right? Because if you had that kind of discipline, you'd already be shredded. But you don't, right? So cravings, okay? Which means you go have a bite. This is humanity, not just you. You're not alone here. This is literally all of America, okay? When you have that bite, okay, it's gonna send you off on a tailspin of binging. Cheat days turn into cheat decades for literally everybody, okay? It's like 0.00001. They can actually stop after a slice of pizza, right? Like, but, which moves me to number 2. This is the other reason why it's fucking retarded, okay? This is why you're fucking retard, okay? Number 2, which is actually the number 1 biggest problem. This is the number 1 reason why I don't cheat, okay? Number 1 reason, okay? But we're gonna just put it here for number 2, okay? It's gonna fuck your gut up, okay? Now, why this is a problem. When you damage your gut, because typically when people are cheating, they're eating shit that is like horrible. Pizza, bread, pasta, cookies, cakes, birthday cake, pancakes, waffles, right? Worst shit. Donuts, right? Terrible, terrible stuff. Now what happens is this damages your gut. When you damage your gut, it leads to inflammation, okay? This inflammation ends up being gym injuries, chronic aches and pains, chronic diseases, right? So what happens is, Karen says, I'm gonna have my cheat meal no matter what you say, Damon. Okay, so Karen goes and has some fucking pizza on Saturday, right? It's leg day on Monday. Fucking Karen goes and she's doing leg day. While she's doing leg day, pop! Because she's inflamed, tight as shit, inflamed, pop! Tears a ligament in her knee, or tears a ligament in her back, or tears a ligament in her fucking shoulder, or pulls the muscle, or tears a muscle, right? All because she wanted to have 2 minutes of glory with a fucking slice of pizza. Okay? Now, Karen, dumbass, is now injured. Okay? She's injured because she got inflamed because she damaged her gut. Now, how hard do you think Karen is going to be able to work out now? What do you think is going to actually happen to Karen now after she had this cheat meal? She's going to get depressed, okay? Because she's going to be like, I can't work out. And she's going to go eat all her feelings. And she's going to have a whole bunch more of these, right? Then what happens to Karen? Fat. She's going to become a little piggy. Seeing well with this, right? So if you're dealing with like regular chronic aches and pains, right? This is why. It's because you're fucking cheat meals. It's because of the shit you're consuming on the weekends. Even if you go to a restaurant and you order smart, just a fucking steak, okay? You're still getting inflamed, okay? Because the restaurants, they use seed oils to cook their foods, right? So even if you ask them for them to not do that, it's still on the fucking grill, right? So what's gonna happen is you go eat a fucking steak at a restaurant, next day you're all tight and achy and like, oh, dude, I feel like shit today. It's because of the seed oils in all the foods, right? So restaurants, pretty much every single restaurant in the world right now, or in the nation, uses seed oils, okay? Which are like your soybean, your canola, your sunflower, safflower, your, basically mainly those are the ones that use the most, right? Extremely inflammatory. These oils are the same thing as like engine lubricant. You really want to put that shit in your body, and guess what? Processed foods all are made out of too. Fucking seed oils have them in there too, right? So, are you connecting the dots now? Why you got all your little aches and pains? Why you're fucking fat? Why you feel like shit? Why you fucking tired? It's all tied to the same thing. Your food, okay? So, but this is the main reason why we don't do cheat meals. Gut health, okay? Your gut is very, 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 very sensitive and very, 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 very important for your overall health, okay? And taking care of it, you have to take care of it like a little baby. Like a brand new born baby. You have to take care of it by putting only healthy shit in. Because you put anything that's toxic in there, anything that's gonna tear it open, and this is actually what happens. Let me show you an example, okay, what happens. This is why you get inflamed, okay? So let's take this as your gut, okay? This is your lining of your gut, okay? Give you a little lesson here, okay? And let's say this is your bloodstream. Okay, when your gut, the lining in your gut is supposed to be putting like, nutrients into your bloodstream, right? Now what happens is when you eat shit like pizza and bread and pasta and all this highly processed refined bullshit, what ends up happening is if this is your intestinal lining, you end up with holes in it. Okay? Now what happens is you got bad bugs in here, you got undigested food particles, you got all this shit that's in your stomach that's not actually in your blood yet. But because you ate some stupid shit, now you got a fucking hole in your gut. This is known as leaky gut syndrome. Look it up, okay? Every single autoimmune disease is tied to exactly this, okay? And then what happens is all this shit, now it's in your bloodstream. Guess what happens? Now you have inflammation because now it's going to light up your fucking, your body, and it's going to be trying to destroy all that shit that's slipping in your bloodstream, and then it's going to start attacking some of your tissue sometimes, right? It's fucking nightmare. Okay, we are not designed to be eating these fucking foods. Okay, whole wheat is not healthy. It's fucking trash. You were lied to. It's fucking most toxic ingredient you can put in your body is fucking wheat or white flour. Worse than seed oils, worse than sugar. And guess what? Everything in the American diet is made out of. Okay, fucking wheat, fucking flour. It's in everything. It's even in like sauces and fucking gravies and even in some of the seasonings, right? But this is why. So what happens is you get all this, then light up. You're inflamed now. And that inflammation, because this gut damage right here, it takes a really long time to heal it. Like talking weeks if you're eating flawless to heal this up. It's a very, very slow process. And that's why cheat meals are fucking stupid. That's the main reason why I tell you you're a fucking retard. Okay, if you do cheat meals. Because what's happening is you damage the gut. Now you're fucked for weeks. Now you're inflamed for weeks, which is going to impede all your workouts. It's going to make you feel anxiety. It's going to make you feel depression. It's going to make you feel tired, right? You're going to have all these injuries and aches and pains you got to work around. You're not going to be able to fucking train as hard. You're not going to have the energy. It's going to completely rob you of everything because you wanted to have some fucking pizza. No, Karen. No fucking pizza. Okay? Or should I say, what's the guy's version of a Karen? Is it like a Chad or like a Kevin? Kevin, it's a Kevin. It's Kevin, Kevin. No fucking Kevin. No Kevin. No fucking pizza. Now, with that said, you guys, with that said, you can actually, there are these days healthy alternatives for all your favorite foods. Like literally every single food that you could possibly imagine. There's pre-made mixes for pretty much everything these days. And if you make sure you read the ingredients list, you can find a healthy version of it. Like let's take pizza, for example. Like there's actually boxes you can get of a pre-made mix. And all you gotta do is just add some like butter and some water and some egg, right? And you can make the actual crust. Then you can get some sugar-free marinara, right? And then you get some organic cheese, right? Which I wouldn't recommend because cheese is actually inflammatory for everybody too, right? But on a rare occasion, it's not gonna kill you, right? It's not gonna fuck you up like eating the actual flour, right? From the original pizza. Right? But every single food that you could possibly imagine, there are companies out there that actually make a clean version of everything. From ice cream to brownies, you fucking name it, they have it. Now, you don't want to be eating these things all the time, but on birthday parties, special occasions, holidays, totally fine. Okay? Totally fine. Okay? So, but on a normal daily basis, you don't want to. So, but anyway, these are the 5 things you need to stop doing if you were trying to lose body fat. Understood? So that pretty much concludes everything that I wanted to talk about today. So if you need more help with this, you need help with the implementation of this, if you need coaching, guidance, a plan, hit me up about coaching because I have a coaching program, but I've got very, very limited availability. So I've only got 2 spots left this week. So if you reach out to me and I tell you I'm too busy, then you know why, right? It's because you waited too damn long, right? But if you need help with the implementation, okay, hit me up, okay? Because I'll teach you how to do this shit the right way strategically. Other than that, just learn this, start applying it, start learning from all the shit I just taught you, and stop fucking yourself up, okay? Fat loss is really simple, you guys. Matter of fact, let me show you. Here's how simple fat loss is. It's 2 things. It's literally just 2 things, you guys. I kind of just mentioned it a minute ago, but I'm gonna mention it again. Okay. Fat loss is 2 things. Number 1, limit. We're going to do limit with 2 I's. limit your calories daily. Damn, I can't spell right now. Jeez. It's been a while since I've written on a whiteboard. Limit your calories. All right. And then that's step 1. Basically eating primarily a animal-based diet, whether that's a straight carnivore or low carb, high protein, high fat, right? Low carb, high fat, right? That's the fastest way. Okay. So limit your calorie intake every single day, right? Number 2 is burn calories every day, right? So if you do that, so for you fellas, the average dude, limit to 2,200, and you burn calories every day, so burn a minimum of 700 in a workout every single day. Bruh, I just gave you the sauce. I just gave you the sauce. This is literally all you gotta fucking do, okay? Okay? So that pretty much concludes this video. We'll see you on the next one.